Okay, as we have discussed earlier, the screen you are looking at now is the VADA for the Linux. That is what we refer to as the terminal emulator. So I will now use my user interface to go into the screen so that we will start working on some commands. So after you type your user interface, your user name, then you need to type in your password. So when you type in your password, note that the password will not appear on the screen. That is for security reasons, so that people will not be seeing your password as they open the terminal emulator. Or as I'm working on it now, you will not be able to see my password. So I will go ahead and type my password in it. So you can see that as I type the password, it took me to what we call the first keystroke. It took me to what we call the first keystroke, which is called the shell prompt. It's called the shell prompt. As you see the dollar sign, the dollar sign appears because you are not an administrator. If you change away from the dollar sign, you will see that it will change to the pound sign, which indicates that you are a super user or an administrator. So let us play around with some of the commands in Linux. Let us play around with some of the commands in Linux. Let's play around with, let's say we want to put in a command like the date. We want to type the date. So if you see the date, it will show you the date, the date of today, and the time. That is what Linux will do. Just date in front of the dollar sign, which is a user sign, will give you the date, the time, and everything we are working on. But let's say you type anything in command in the line, it will tell you that the command is not found. That means that there is nothing like that in the Linux. It will tell you that the command is not found. So, which means that any garbage in, we have to go to garbage in and garbage out. So garbage in, garbage out means that there is nothing like that, and the command, it will not be found. If you want to look at the calendar, all you need to do is we type a command called CAL. CAL will give you the calendar of this month. You can see the calendar there. It is called October 2014. So you see today's calendar. That is what the Linux will give us. So if you want to look at the free space you have, you type df. The command called df, it will show you the free space available in your Linux, in your emulator. So, and we can also use free, to know also, it also displays the amount of free memory. So it displays the amount of free memory in the system. So we have dealt with the date, let's look at it again. Date, we dealt with date, it shows you the date of today. We have dealt with cal, it shows you the calendar. We have dealt with the free, which will show you or display the amount of free memory in the system. So that, in order to sum up, we begin our journey by introducing the shell and see the command line for the first time and learn how to start and end a terminal section. For you to end the terminal section, you type exit. Exit, and the terminal section goes off. We see you in the next slide. Thank you.